Hi, my name is Connor Bowen. Today I brought a few things I think represent me best. The three items that I brought today are my guitar, a book, and a plasma cut sign that I've made. Each of these items has affected me in some way, shape, or form and helped me become the person that I am today. The first item I must show is my guitar. I started playing the guitar in second grade. My teacher, Mr. Hubby, taught me at the time. But then I wasn't as interested in the instrument as I am now. I picked the guitar back up a few summers ago. At the time, I was listening to a bunch of grunge music: Nirvana, Alice in Chains, and Screaming Trees, just to name a few bands. This music is very guitar heavy. Crunchy chords backed by heavy drums. It was everything I ever wanted out of music. But I watched one performance that made me really fall in love with the guitar: the Nirvana MTV Unplugged performance. Right after I'd watched the show, I went out and bought a guitar immediately. I taught myself how to play. The first song I learned how to play was Something Away by Nirvana, but my inspirations for the guitar go way further than the grunge genre. I also find a lot of inspiration from bands like the Beatles and the Bee Gees. The guitar has been a great thing in my life. It's something that I can use to relieve stress or just pick up and pass a few minutes. Music is something that has always kept me going, and since I've learned how to create music, it means so much more to me. Since I started playing the guitar, the bond with my Uncle Paul has grown stronger. He's been playing music and writing songs for ages, and he has been a great inspiration for encouraging me to keep getting better. Next up, I have the first book from my favorite series, The Witcher. The Witcher follows Geralt of Rivia, a monster hunter, as he goes through adventures with his trusty horse, Roach. I was introduced to the world of The Witcher by my cousin Jeremy. He's a huge fan of the video games based on the book. One summer, he let me borrow and play through his copy of the game, and I fell in love with the world. After I finished the game, I had to have more. The story of Geralt dragged me in, and I purchased the books. In one summer, I read the first 4 books in the series, just in time for the Netflix adaptation, which is also really good. But I didn't always like reading, and I still really don't. But this series has opened up my eyes and made me able to respect the art of literature just a little bit more. Now, last but not least, I have a sign cut out with our school flag. In 2018, our school invested in a plasma table. It took a very long time to get up and running properly, but it has turned into something that I'm very proud of. There have been countless hours of my life spent working with the table, whether it was cutting Titan signs for homecoming or the occasional wedding gift. What started as a simple hobby, something to pass the time in study hall, became something that was very profitable for our FFA chapter. Just this year, our FFA chapter has made thousands of dollars off of these signs. The money from which goes back into the table or goes into our funds to help support our chapter or keep our classroom and shop up and running. Working with the plasma table has really made me think about what I want to do in the future. Every time I deliver a sign, they would always comment on how I can really make a real living out of this business. While it does sound nice running a successful business, I think the plasma table will always be a hobby and something that I can fall back on. But even so, in my time using the plasma table, I have learned many skills that could help me down the road. It taught me a lot of business skills: organizing, materials and production, keeping customers happy, and time management. I'm forever grateful for these things. The guitar has given me a good sense of accomplishment and satisfaction, knowing I can create music and share the joy of it. The Witcher gave me a new appreciation for literature and the hard work that goes into making an intriguing series. And the plasma table gave me a good taste of what hard work and determination can give you in life.